Two accounting heavyweights, one classic, one cutting edge face off. Which one really delivers? On the left, AccountEdge Pro, the old school power player built for desktop mastery. On the right, Suvit, AI-powered automation transforming how Indian chartered accountants work. Let's skip the buzzwords and dig into the features that actually matter. Each category earns points. So you see, clear as day, who comes out on top in 2025? The winner might surprise you, especially if you're choosing for your firm or practice. So here's how we're going to tackle this. Let me lay out the categories from our mind map real quick. We'll look at price, platform and deployment, automation and AI, local compliance, and yes, we're digging into that GST stuff, features and reporting, integrations and ecosystem, and overall usability. It's a lot, but you'll see which product shines where, and which one might trip you up. All right, first category, let's talk money. AccountEdge Pro goes classic. You pay up front for a license, which honestly can feel like a big, chunky investment. If you grab it for the year, you're looking at $599. Or if you want monthly, it's surprisingly low, like $15 to $20 a month. And oh, here's something you don't see often. You're not paying per user. Want to add 10 staff? Go wild. The catch? Some add-ons and updates might nudge up your overall cost, especially if you want those extras. Now, Suvit flips the whole model with a core set of features that, are totally free. Seriously, free. That's a breath of fresh air. Paid plans unlock more automation and are fine-tuned for the Indian market. But here's the thing. They're a bit mysterious about how much that'll actually cost you. So if you want the fancy stuff, you've got to dig around. And yeah, as expected, the free version doesn't do it all. But come on, who can say no to free? Between these two, Suvit definitely feels easier on your budget. Let's jump to platform and deployment, because how you use a tool matters. AccountEdge Pro has always lived on the desktop. If you're rocking a Windows PC or a Mac, this app feels at home, and you even get robust offline performance. So no panic when Wi-Fi disappears. There's a cloud plugin, but honestly, it's not super slick or seamless, so collaboration isn't quite the same as some newer platforms. Flip to Suvit, and everything's cloud first. You log in from anywhere, and fair warning, you do need steady internet for the full feature list to really shine. Their big perk, if you've got a ton of data in Excel and need it in Tally, that bulk import is a lifesaver, especially for firms in India. This workflow absolutely speeds things up. So while AccountEdge Pro is classic and safe, Suvit is just straight up easy, modern, and frankly, more collaborative. Suvit wins big here for accessibility. Here's one I know a lot of you care about: automation and AI. AccountEdge Pro does automate basics. Invoices roll out on autopilot. Payments just keep recurring. But let's get real. There's no AI engine going through your books and catching those little ledger mistakes. So you still do a lot of heavy lifting. Suvit, though, it's built with AI straight in. The app checks for ledger errors and can reconcile transactions without you sweating over each detail. For Indian accountants that juggle massive client lists, this kind of automation is seriously unreal. If you're not doing inventory, but just need those books perfect, Suvit's AI is really tough to beat. Winner's obvious: Suvit. Quick fun fact, did you know Suvit can literally automate those repetitive GST entries and catch errors before your client even spots them? That's next level AI for accounting done right, especially if GST is your bread and butter. Okay, now let's get a bit local. Compliance. AccountEdge Pro is heavy on US, Australia, New Zealand tax setups. For India, it has some tracking, sure. But let's be honest, it just doesn't go deep on GST. You can manage basics, but if you're handling serious Indian accounts, it'll feel shallow. Suvit is literally made for Indian CAs. GST everywhere, Tally integration, and even bulk data workflows for all those complex returns. If you want a global solution, AccountEdge does the job. But if India is your business, Suvit is tailored for you. And it shows. Suvit clearly takes this one. All right, let's dive into features and reporting. AccountEdge Pro, oh man, this thing is a beast. You want P&L reports, cash flow, balance sheets? It not only does them, but lets you dig way deeper, like inventory, payroll, job costing, all included. But a quick warning, the UI will remind you of 2015, and some custom reports take a bit of know-how. If you grew up on spreadsheets, you're fine. Suvit, on the other hand, keeps it basic, but super functional for Indian CAs and GST reporting. You've got bulk processes for multiple clients, and it's really streamlined. But if you're wanting detailed inventory or need reports for something outside India, it's just not there. So in this case, AccountEdge Pro really flexes its muscles. It's the winner for advanced reporting. Next up, integrations and ecosystem. AccountEdge Pro honestly surprised me. 750 plus app integrations, direct bank feeds, and all the usual suspects like Shopify, CRMs, even Zapier. It's got options, but I'll say the community feels a bit niche compared to those massive SaaS platforms out there. Now, Suvit stays focused. Excel to Tally is super smooth, and it fits Indian workflows brilliantly. But, and this is key, It's not as strong if you want all those global e-commerce plugins or CRM interconnections. In this round, AccountEdge Pro edges out with sheer breadth. Last main category, usability. Phew, this is a close one. AccountEdge Pro is literally built around workflows. So if you're an accountant and you like desktop tools, it's almost second nature. But for folks new to accounting, there's definitely a learning curve. Suvit, meanwhile, has a modern, clean UI. And honestly, for Indian CAs, it's super easy. You pick it up fast. Don't need hours of training. Everything just makes sense. If you're coming from other Indian accounting platforms, you'll feel right at home. Really, these two both deliver in their own way, so I'd call it a tie. Let's take a quick look at the radar chart. You can pretty much see Suvit dominating the boards for automation, cloud access, and local compliance, while AccountEdge Pro just stands tall where deep reporting and global integrations matter. This visual makes it super obvious who's leading in each category. So what's my take after digging through both? If you want pure power, tons of features, and run multiple companies in the US, Australia, or anywhere outside India, AccountEdge Pro is rock solid. Yeah, the interface isn't pretty, but it's deep and reliable. On the other hand, if you're an Indian CA, you have tons of clients and need automation to save your sanity. Suvit's cloud simplicity and local tools are a no-brainer. Choose based on your workflow needs and where you're doing business. If you want to support our channel, feel free to use our affiliate link given in video description. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next